Yes, you guys, welcome back. I'm in EFC, this is Blue Lions TV, and today I'm here to bring you guys the watch along for our FA Cup third round game against Chesterfield FC. I have to just quickly say to you guys, apologies for the delay. Had some technical difficulties, like my internet connection was really poor, really bad. I had to restart my computer, restart my router, like everything was lagging like crazy beforehand, so apologies for the delay. I was hoping to be on like half an hour ago, so I think I need to invest in like one of those like external like wireless routers or something for my room, like real quick, because yeah, it's a bit of a mazza to be honest. But what is an absolute mazza actually? Terrible segue, I know, but that is our lineup. Wow, very strong. I wasn't expecting it to be this strong, but you know, depending on what, actually based on what Tuchel said in the press conference, he did allude to the fact that he was going to respect Chesterfield. He was going to use this game as an opportunity to give like minutes and like look at the fitness of players as well too. I didn't realize just how far he was actually going to go, but he has his reasons for sure. And as he said, FA Cup, he can make 5 subs. You can imagine we'll see half a new team in the second half as well too, so it's not going to be too bad. So let's hope that maybe like Lukaku and Werner can stat pads a little bit. That should be interesting to see. Of course, massive shout out to Lewis Hall, who's starting at left back. So that was one prediction I got right for my preview today. This is a guy who I kind of see him as like the left-sided version of like a Reece James, who can play like in the middle, out wide on the left, in midfield as well too, and at left back and left wing back. So very excited to see what he does. If he really impresses, Tuchel even give him some opportunities now in the league. So let's see what happens with him. Massive talent, be one of the big talents this season in the academy as well too. And of course, we can't forget that Bettinelli finally makes his debut for us as well. I get the vibe that he's quite popular with the teammates. I see like a lot of like socials with him, Mount, and the rest of the guys in the team. So nice that he's finally getting some wins. I guess the main question is though, what is this formation? Are we going to see Pulisic playing as a right back in this game? Is it going to be Hudson-Odoi playing as a right back in this game? I think based on the system, I'm getting the vibe, you guys, that it's like a 4-2-2-2 again. In that game versus Tottenham, Mount was playing down the left-hand side in the role where we really needed his abilities to escape the pressure, his ability to link up the players well to help create those wide overloads, and of course like playmaking in a sense as well. So on paper it makes sense for Hudson-Odoi to be playing on the left hand side, to play that Mount role in that 4-2-2 as well. Maybe Pulisic, who's already played wing back and played right back already, continuing in that role, because I think that actually I've seen better defensive aptitude recently from Pulisic playing as like a right wing back, right back compared to Hudson-Odoi. So on paper that would make more sense to me to see Puli playing as like a very offensive right back in the game. I don't think Hudson-Odoi is defending. He prefers to defend from the front, but like tracking back, following runs, that's not really his style. That's not really how you get the best out of him. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe Hudson will play that Mason role, Ziyech to continue down the right hand side, Pulisic with the license to bomb forwards. I guess we'll see how Chesterfield approach this game. They have literally nothing to lose. This is like one of the most famous games in their history. They might as well just go for it and play how they want to play, because one day when these players have retired and old men, when they're granddads, one day they'll be telling their grandkids about that time they played against Chelsea and played against Romelu Lukaku, Timo Werner, Ziyech, and all these big name players. So it's going to be pretty exciting to see how we play, how we progress. I'm looking forward to seeing the youngers. Maybe slightly disappointed that guys like Harvey Vale didn't start the game. Maybe Webster as well too. But I hope these guys get some minutes later on. Surprised to see Cover starting over Ruben in this game. But I guess, it's about building that match fitness. Cover, I guess, will play maybe the first half at least. We have the games against Spurs and of course Man City. So I guess it's an opportunity to get these guys as fit as possible until these big... Is it too much for me to say like must-win games? I mean, every game is a must-win game. Every game is a must-win game. But yeah, you guys, let me go to the chat. What you guys will say? I haven't even said hi to anyone here. Apologies for my rudeness, you guys. What is everyone saying? Ian O'Sullivan, how you doing, man? Great to see you here as always. Swelly, yes, man. How you doing? Chad Tyrone, big up, Nini, respect, bro. Dan, how you doing, Dan? You guys, I think this is, if you guys have BBC, for anyone that's like a UK viewer, BBC iPlayers during the game, so definitely look for that. I'm gonna put out a tweet to find out who has Oh, let me turn that down. I'm going to put out a tweet right now to find some links. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to post the link in the description of this live stream. So you guys just bear with me a second. Let me just quickly just post this tweet real quick. Boom. One sec, you guys. Let me help some of you guys out. Would love if you, if anyone can do me a favor, please. Can you post live stream links to the game so I can retweet and send the links? I'm watching through. Oh yeah, just need links to share. Respect. Okay, cool. So you guys, hopefully when I get some links, I'm going to post it in the description of this live stream so you guys can find it for yourselves and hopefully just make your lives a bit easier. You know, I'm here to help you out, you guys. I'm here to help you out. But now is a good opportunity to just discuss some of the game a bit now before it actually starts. We've got about 10 minutes before the game starts, you guys. Really looking forward to this. Hopefully be banging the goals. I think that if we struggle to score today, it's going to be very surprising, a bit disappointing. And then we have even bigger worries, to be fair. But let's move on. Kenny, I wanted to see Charlie Webster starting 11. Yeah, same as me too. But I'm hoping that Tuchel finally gives him some minutes off the bench at least. I hope it's not going to be like, you know, the last 10 minutes in the game. Essentially, we're playing against Conference League divisions. A Conference League team, you know, National League, Vanarama National League team. You know, the amount of divisions ahead compared to us, but we are right now, there's like, what, nearly over 100 like league division places. And you can't tell me that, you know, our academy guys, you know, a game against a conference team is too much pressure for them. That's nonsense. So, like I said, there must be like fitness reasons behind the decision making right now. But I'm hoping that, you know, second half we do get fair opportunities given to a lot of these academy guys who have been training a lot with the first team. I think it would be fair for them to get some minutes and be nice to see Tuchel just start looking to, you know, use some of these young guys that have been doing their bit, you know, with the first team as well. Moving on though, you guys. Yeah, MB7, yeah, it's on BBC iPlayer for sure. That's what I'm watching it on right now. Got it right here. Dan, respect for the super chat, bro. What's good, Nini? Glad to see all of the streams back. Hope you're well, bro. Take care. Thank you so much, Dan. Of course, you know, respect. You've been a long time viewer with me for how many years? Obviously means a lot, the support. Great guy as well too. And yeah, I'm doing a lot better now. Just trying to really get back into that momentum of just making content. You know, I'm feeling in a very good place right now and just kind of just maintain and improve what I'm doing, for sure. There's been a lot of things I've been hoping to like finally tackle on the channel. I do want to use this year as the opportunity to finally get down to doing it. So yeah, you guys, hopefully expect some good things to come this year on Blue Lions TV. But moving on to some more questions. Kanich, how you doing, man? Nini, does Hudson-Odoi play as a right back? Seems too experimental, or do you see some sense in it? I mean, the only sense I could potentially see is that we are playing against a Conference League team. So, you know, regardless if Hudson-Odoi can play against opposition in like as a right wing back in the Premier League and in the Champions League, then for sure he can do that against a team that's like, you know, 100 places but below us in the league table. So yeah, I mean, ideally I'm hoping that maybe Pulisic is playing as a right back because he has played right back in previous games. He has played as a right wing back over Hudson-Odoi recently. I can't see Hudson going back to playing as like a fullback now. That wouldn't make as much sense for me unless Tuchel wants to see Pulisic playing down the left hand side and see how he links up with Werner and Lukaku. But I just think that, you know, the left hand side of like a 4-2-2-2, you need to have a guy that is comfortable playmaking. You need to have a playmaker. Pulisic is not a playmaker. He's a guy that attacks the spaces. Hudson-Odoi is that 2-on-1 player. Hudson-Odoi is that playmaker. We've seen the assists. We know the stats. It just makes more sense for me if he's playing as part of that front four compared to playing as a fullback when Pulisic has been doing that the past few games. But we'll find out. We'll find out. Christopher. Hey, Chris. Thoughts on formation? Looks like a 3-4-3 or 3-5-2 to me, but we'd love to hear your thoughts. I mean, again, I that could potentially be an option as well too. I don't really have the answers right now, just based on the players I'm seeing, I'm assuming it could be like another back four system we're using. I know that Lewis Hall, you know, he does play more as like a left wing back, left back compared to being a defender. I think that's a much better use for the player, to be honest. And because of that, I'm guessing maybe this is like another back four system. I do think that, you know, against a team like Chesterfield, no disrespect, you can afford to take the license of using like a winger, maybe as in a one-off game like this, out of position. I think there's a reason why Aspie's been rested. He's been rested for bigger games we have next week. Makes a ton of sense. I guess we'll see very, very soon in the next 5 minutes whether I'm right or whether I'm just talking shit right now. But moving on. Dr. Mantis, I like the live streams, man. Make this a Chelsea version of the United stand. So obviously, United, you know what? United sounds like one of the few like football channels I actually watch. I think that, you know, Goldberg's always like streaming in the afternoon. You know, I got a lot of respect for what he does. Yeah, you know, I don't want to like toot my horn up or anything like that. I'm just going to take it day by day with these streams and just slowly improve and do more things with it and find my own style. You know, I don't like to just copy what people do and just like blindly follow it. But yeah, man, of course, I've got a lot of work to do if I want to be getting on that level, to be honest. But moving on, some more questions. Ganesh, does this repeated use of a 4-2-2-2 a sign of things to come next season in terms of tactical flexibility? I mean, I hope so. I mean, we've seen that, you know, Tuchel has used this before at Paris Saint-Germain, you know, when he had, you know, Mbappe and Icardi up front, you know, Mbappe and who else was playing up front with him? I can't even remember right now. But it is part of like Tuchel's tactical locker, his tactical arsenal. He's used many a different formation, and I guess this does give us maybe some further evidence that this could be something we look to use for next season. I think the fact that we're looking to sign Tchouaméni from Monaco, you don't sign a player like this if you don't have like big tactical plans or big ideas for him. You're not signing him so he can compete for like, you know, that for 2 spots in midfield. That doesn't make any sense. I think with him, he gives you more possibilities. And he does give you more possibilities from using the back four as well. So, like I keep saying, man, it's really important to have a DM that can cover those horizontal spaces. I look at Fabinho at Liverpool. There's a reason why players like Trent Alexander-Arnold, Robertson, they're allowed to, you know, push forward and advance up the field because they know that Fabinho is there to cover those spaces they leave him behind, and he can cover them quickly. He has that presence, and of course, he's very good at playing out from the back as well. So yeah, let's see. But for me, you guys know my thoughts and opinions. If we're spending all this money on attacking players, I want to see these guys coming to life. It feels a bit redundant to have so many when they'll never really play to the full best of their potential, in my opinion. But moving on. Yes, Alex, how you doing, man? Alex, I'm guessing just out of curiosity, you are Randall, right? You are Randall on Twitter, just to like find out. Moving on, Wendy, how you doing? Personally, I think it would be better to use Hall or Emerson instead of signing someone, because signing someone will leave us with full in the summer, having to get rid of those two. 100% correct, Wendy. It makes a ton more sense for the club to bring back someone they already own. I think Emerson would be a great solution. It will be a bit difficult because Leon, of course, needs to find a first-team replacement now. They won't be too happy that this loan move will be like cut short as well. I'm guessing there could be like a financial penalty. I don't know what originally was put in the in the contractual clause before we allowed him to sign for Leon on loan. So we'll find out. But of course, you know, we can't be signing a Digne. In my head, I was thinking, you know, Everton want the money. They've just spent like 22.5 million on Milivenko from Dynamo Kiev, I think, or one of those Ukrainian teams. They want guaranteed money back. They're not going to allow Digne to leave on loan if there isn't like guaranteed money at the end of that loan spell. Selling him right now for a premium makes more sense for them, considering that there's lots of clubs like your West Hams or Newcastles, Inters, and clubs from abroad that will pay up the money now to sign him. Now we've got Alonso on 150k, Emerson's on like 80 or 75k as well too. We've got Ben Chilwell in the team, and we have like Baba Rackman as well out on loan too for Reading. So, you know, we can't be in a position where next season, pre-season, we potentially have 5 fullbacks in the team. Would make no sense. Ideally, loan would be the best thing. It does seem reports are suggesting that Barca could potentially be open to letting Dest leave on loan, which makes sense for them to get him off the wage bill and to earn a little bit of money from a loan fee as well too. That was probably the backup option. It just makes more sense to bring back Emerson right now. And I think, like I keep saying, if I'm Emerson, I want to come back because finally this is the opportunity I've been waiting for God knows how long. It's a real opportunity now to stake like a long-term place in the team. And if you guys give me 1 second, I've got a phone call I was really not expecting, but I really have to take this right now. Yeah, you guys, I'm back. Apologies for that. Obviously, my girl sister got us a little bit of stuff from the shops. I wasn't able to leave to get it right now, so I just had to let her know to I had to let her know that I'm streaming right now, which I thought I told her, but I guess I didn't. But it's what it is. Nah, no plug talks, no plug calling. We don't do those things anymore, man. We don't call plugs up in 2022. But I guess, what was that? Hudson-Odoi playing on the right, Ziyech on the left. I mean, again, I'm looking at what they're saying on BBC. It doesn't make too much sense to me. It would feel very redundant if Ziyech was then playing on the left-hand side after his performance against Spurs. But, I mean, yeah, you know what I mean? The attacking players, man, they seem to just be used anywhere and everywhere, to be honest with you. But, okay, crap. Let me go back to the links for the stream right now, in case you guys need a link. Apologies. Okay, what's people telling me right here? I mean, I can't click on the link. I can't afford to like get this stream messed up. Let me retweet this right here. Boom. Just downloaded the BB. I already said that in the thing. Boom. ESPN. Okay. I'm assuming this is going to be a correct one. Okay. Copy paste. Give me one sec. Cool, so you guys, I'm about to put this in the description right now. I'm clicking on the link. It seems to be a decent one, I guess. I mean, as decent as it's going to be fair with you. Cool. Okay, so you guys, give me 1 second. Let me just put this in the description right now. Cool. That's the stream link right here, and I'm going to put a link to the actual tweet as well, just in case people need to like find more stream links by any chance. So boom. Okay, give me like 10 seconds and this shit should be up here for you guys to see. And yeah, should be live-o. Okay, cool. So you guys, I've saved it. Description below. There should be links now. The game has actually started officially, and I guess we are seeing... no, I see I was right. I was right. There's no way Hudson-Odoi is playing as a right back. It just didn't make any sense to me. He's on the left. He's going to play that Mason role in the team because you need a playmaker. And Tuchel's 4-2-2-2. You had Neymar doing that role at Paris Saint-Germain. You need the players that can play those passes between the lines, evade the press, you know, maneuver in that left-hand channel. You need that. And it makes more sense for Pulis to be the guy who's able to, you know, just advance up the play. Because I think defensively, he's shown that he's a lot better than Callum right now. But anyway, I got some super chats. Appreciate that. Hey, AEN. Great, AEN. How you doing? Ross Barkley in the mods. I guess that implies that he's definitely leaving in January and he doesn't want to risk nothing. Which I think Tuchel alluded to as well before. So we'll see with that one. Of course, it's JJ Bridge. Thanks, man. Big up, Nini. Glad you decided to stream today. I appreciate that, man. And yeah, glad you guys are watching the game with me. I'm looking forward to this game. Yeah, I got a lot of respect for Chesterfield. Like, they've like done bits. You know, I did a little bit of their like history in the preview that came out this morning. But yeah, you know, it's a really big occasion for them. I'm really interested to see how they're gonna like apply themselves in the game and what they look to do. But yeah, like I said, it's an amazing that they'll get to play against like Lukaku and all of that. But anyway, Hudson-Odoi's in behind. He cuts inside on the left. Okay. But that was a nice running behind by Callum. It's going to feel a bit mad to like really gas up like some of our plays and some of the smart things we do, because you're kind of like expecting that against the opposition we're playing against. So I feel like I can't get too carried away in the game today. But yeah, I've got a first set piece right now. This has to be a goal, no? ZX taking this set piece from the left-hand side. Come on, Z. I want to see some good delivery in the box, bro. Some good delivery. Come on. Oh! That was a smart set piece. Lukaku just got his foot underneath the ball too much. Ball goes like soaring over the post, but that was some nice creativity. Look, see, Lukaku absolutely on marks. But I mean, you're kind of expecting that. So, I don't know. I guess on target, I'm expecting him to get that shot on target at least. But yeah, that was a very intelligent set piece right there. what you guys in the chat right now. FA Cup is on ESPN Plus. No, yeah, I guess so. For me, we have BBC. I'm watching it on my iPads. Actually, that's why I watch the games. I watch it here, so it doesn't interfere with my my internet. But yeah, you know, Hudson on the left, Lewis Hall left hand side. That should be quite interesting to see how these guys link up for sure. I've got a lot of eyes out for Lewis Hall. I'm really happy that he's playing. Hopefully, maybe if he performs really well, I could get some more minutes. But anyway, that's him on the left, receiving, very confident, very good on the ball. Plays that pass into Timo Werner, just overhits it a tiny bit, but nice that he's getting the ball, looking to move it positively, and not just play it easy and play it safe. You know, I'm always saying, if you're a young player or any player playing for us, yeah, you can't do things safe. You can't pass on responsibility. You need to make things happen. We've seen it with Trevor Chalobah this season. That's kind of like the bare minimum for me. Not even the standards. That's like the bare minimum. At this level, you have to see. So, yeah, let's see how this game goes on. Josiah, Chelsea were having them 5-0. Let's hope. George, why is Ziyech not with the Moroccan team? Him and his coach fell out. It's been like really public actually for a long time. So, yeah, I guess he had no chance in hell of going there, which I guess benefits us. But, you know, it sucks that the tournament is missing out on one of its star players, in my opinion. Anyway, good play from Saul then, as I'm expecting. I'm looking at how Chesterfield are setting up. You can see, like, Jason Lowe, the manager, you know, he's got this team, you know, set up quite well. You know, they're looking good in terms of how they're, like, you know, covering shadows and following runs and keeping their shape. Like, this is a guy that went to Holland. He got a master's degree from the Johan Cruyff School institution. You know, he has been like a assistant manager for like West Ham's youth team as well too. You know, he's been in Portugal. He's a real scholar of the game. He's got like his mentors as well, who is like this Dutch ice hockey coach as well. And, you know, you can see with how his teams play. I mean, that was a great flipping ball then to find that Kabongo guy up front actually. So, you know, he's got his team playing. When they're winning their games in the National League, they win a lot of their games 1-0, 2-0, all of that. So they're very tight. But anyway, first chance on goal. Ziyech gets it in. Werner can't miss from there. And is that offsides? Is that the first goal? Okay, first goal it is, you guys. Boom. Very easy. Ziyech, of course, unmarked down that right-hand side. Yeah, I should be a lot more gas celebrating, but I mean, come on, like, we're expecting to score against them, aren't we? They're in the conference, basically. I can't be getting too gassed and too ahead of myself. But yeah, look right there. Z just unmarked. Lukaku pins back his centre-back. It's just very easy. You're thinking Z should have actually just buried that. So it was a pretty poor miss from him. But Werner just in the right situation at the right time. And that's that, basically. But anyway, Cover driving through the middle is taking out guys for fun as he does. Yeah. This is what I mean, man. At least we got the first goal out the first 5 minutes. So that's good. So I guess it's a matter of how many goals are we going to get today. But Timo, good. There's no way he's going to miss from there. Sometimes I get a bit nervous, I won't lie to you. But from this position, nah, there's no way he's going to miss. So I guess Timo now is the first player en route to get a hat-trick in this game. I need to see at least one hattie today. I'm sorry. I've got to see at least one today. But, yeah. Expected start, you guys. Very expected start. What you guys saying in the chat? Chelsea were having them 5. Yep. I predict 6-0 now. Yeah. I think after that first goal, we're expecting a lot more. But anyway, Z receiving on the layoff. Oh, just couldn't play that pass to Timo. It was unmarked then. This is a confidence booster game. Oh yeah, for sure. This is just like a game you're having a bit of fun and just trying to stat pads. You know, you gotta use these opportunities when you can. Prince of Mars 20. Great bit of play from Horn that build up to, yeah, for sure. But anyway, Callum finds Seaman behind, who plays it back to Cal. Oh, but really like slicing through them very easily right now. They're really struggling to like pick up those like second man runs, which is expected. Yeah, they're gonna learn so much from playing against us. But anyway, Lukaku just pinning guys off for fun. That's what you're expecting. And Saul just coming in with a FA Cup tackle. I don't know why he slid in, to be honest. But it's good that he's being aggressive. I can't complain about that, for sure. Can't complain. But it was a bit unnecessary having to slide in then. But it tells you, like, I don't care what opposition I'm playing against. I'm playing with that same intensity. And I think that's actually good to see from Saul, to be honest. But yeah, so that performance against Spurs gave me a lot of confidence. Let's hope he continues from that. You know, he was doing a lot of things I haven't been seeing at all. And I think playing in this type of role definitely does help. But anyway, yeah, 8 minutes in, 1-0 up. Hopefully we get more. Ideally, I want to see something stupid like 8 or 9-0. Ideally, but you just never know with us sometimes. Okay, look at Purely playing right back though. No, that was actually Z then in behind. The Shiz, who do you think after this play actually? Okay, corner now to Chesterfield City. Chesterfield City, what am I talking about? Chesterfield FC. Let me answer that question real quick. Who do you think is a definite signing or even a recall over the next couple of months? I think Emerson right now, for me, is not only does he make the most sense, you know, Tuchel calls this guy M. And I know that he definitely impressed him last season as well. You know, Emerson just wanted to get, you know, more consistent game time. And I guess now he's got a big opportunity now to really just win back a place and hopefully win a spot for next season as well too. Oh. But anyway, cool. Their set piece doesn't even clear the first man. Goes off the fields. Okay. Ian O'Sullivan, what you drinking, Eni? Looks nice. I'm drinking kombucha. So I've been getting, now that I'm not drinking like Coke or Sprite or something like that, I guess like kombucha is like a good alternative. It's like good for your gut. It's like what, 12 calories a can. It doesn't get you blowing or nothing like that. Just like a little bit of like fizziness you need sometimes, you know. Okay, fine. Call on the left hand sides. Played Sar, finds Callum free. Where's the options? No one's moving. No one's coming deeper. Okay, pass back to Sar. Come on, Sar. Come on, Werner. Okay, good pass to spray it out wide. Cool. So Chesterfield right now is looking to just like keep their shape centrally, trying to just like, you know, happy for us to have the ball out wide for now so far. Anyway, that's good play from Hall. Looking to advance that play forwards. I was going to ask about Emerson next. Thanks. Okay, perfect, man. Oh, come on. Cover finds Lukaku. Come on. Good ball in Z. Or Galazzo today, man. Oh, good shot from Z. But what I like about this formation is that we have so many guys inside the box, which you just don't normally see when we're using a back three system. I think that's a big advantage, you know, having more men inside the box and better positions for rebounds and stuff. That's why Werner scored our goal essentially. But yeah, good pass to find Lukaku. He's just having a lot of fun. I mean, the guy's one of the strongest guys literally in the country, to be honest, when it comes to football. And I feel like Cover's the only guy that can really find Lukaku consistently with those like ball to feet passes that he wants to like, you know, feed off. Yeah, let's see if it continues. But anyway, oh, free kick given. Our midfield players are starting to give away a few free kicks here and there, but you know, it is actually good to see that we are not playing complacently. You know, we're respecting them. We're playing with the same intensity that we play with like any other team in the Prem. So yeah, you know, Chesterfield are going to be in a, I think as the game goes on and they get more tired, they're definitely going to struggle. Attack on Titan new season coming tomorrow. You know what? I still haven't even seen the first season yet. I need to get onto Attack on Titan. I've been just looking to find the time. There's a few series I need to see. I need to see like Witcher as well. I played the game Witcher, I think one of my favorite games ever, but oh crap. Oh, thank God. He looked to take the touch instead of shooting then. That helps us. But anyway, good play from Hall. Very good play. Oh, okay. That looks like a little bit of a two-footer then, but I guess I was wrong. But yeah, like I'm saying, man, I need to get on Attack with Titan for sure. I know it's like one of the like GOAT animes. And I need to see Witcher and a few of these series. My girl's started to get me into watching Euphoria right now. I don't know what to make of that so far. It's like skins on acid, like skins times 10. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's get back to the football. Play to find Saul. Like when I look at Saul sometimes, I really get him and Havertz confused a lot of times when we're on the field, you know. That's it. Bettinelli. Good goal kick to find Lukaku then, but we lose the second ball. And Chesterfield, you know, they got 5 guys in our books right now. Okay, poor quality right there. I think they're the things we can expect in this game today. But anyway, Cal is charging up the fields. Come on, man. I need to see you skip. I need to see you skipping past players today, not just looking to play it off short all the time. Like, that's the one thing I miss about Hudson-Odoi, that willingness to just take on his man. Like, I remember, like, for example, that under-17 game against Spain, absolutely on fire in that game. Just had that Spanish right back on toast the entire time. Like, back in the academy, this guy was just looking to take his man on for fun every single time. I'm hoping he gets back to that. Ah, come on, Cal. Okay, Nini, you need a timer so I can sync it. I found one, but I didn't think it was that good, so I didn't actually use it in the end. But I'm hoping with one of the links I have here, it is actually going to have the timer. I think it might have it, to be honest. Come on, get that second ball. Likewise, Matthew, big up. Hull beating Everton right now. Okay, that's cool. Nini FC, how come Chelsea are so far behind City? Drawn too many games? Yeah, of course. We've drawn too many, and we've conceded too many games last minute. I think December really just messed us up so bad. You know, fitness concerns, injury concerns as well too. It hasn't helped, to be honest. And I also think that, you know, the finishing at times hasn't been helpful too. So we're not on that same level yet, but I think we're nearly there. Anyway, nice play from Hall then. Good play from Hall. That pass that Callum played across to Christensen then. I know you can take advantages in a game like this, but no way you're getting away with that in the Prem. No way. And purely, come on, man. Oh, God's sake. I mean, Chris absolutely clattered him though. But that's Chris. That is Christensen these days. He doesn't take any prisoners anymore. Like before, this guy was constantly getting clattered himself, like broken nose every single week. He'd be on the floor for at least 5 minutes every game, just trying to like recompose himself and you know, get himself back up from some of the you know, the rough treatment he was getting. But yeah, he's definitely bulked up. I think him, Cover, Hudson-Odoi, Mount, a few of these guys have really just like built their frames up more now, and I think it's it makes a big difference when it comes to pressing and defending. Like I remember Mount before in his first season. You know, you can tell, like, you look at their necks, look how skinny their necks are. You know, their heads look like bubble heads, skinny ass neck. When these guys fill up, you can see how their necks just get bigger, and, you know, that's how you know that they're, like, really mature now in their bodies. That's a foul on Hall. But yeah, Hall's looked very composed so far. You know, I was kind of expecting that. Like I said, he plays like a midfield, can play on the left, plays the left wing back. You know, so far he's... I'm not really seeing... Yeah, you know, he's looking to get forward when he can. But, yeah, you know, I think, you know, Chesterfield are doing all right and trying to stop us from playing out through the middle. So I'll give them some credit for, like, how they're setting up tactically. It's a tactic we've seen quite a lot of times. Good pass from Sarr to find Timo. And Timo, get that ball, man. Good, good, good. He's on the ball. That's it, Puli. That's it. Come on, you guys. Speed up the play. Cut inside, Cal. Yes! Come on! That's what I'm talking about. Finally. Finally. Hudson-Odoi making it 2-0 right now. Nice cutting effort. You know, they're the type of shots I'm going to see him taking more of a lot of times. You know, Like, again, you know, before he even took that shot, he kind of like, you know, paused a tiny bit to set himself up. You don't normally get that time and space if you're playing in the Premier League at a higher level. But, yeah, you know, if that can just give him that bit of confidence on the goal. If he can get a few goals today, I'd be happy with that, to be honest. But, nice, you know, cuts inside, drifts in. Good finish. Like, I'm noticing that Hall's not really, like, getting forward as much. I guess, like, you know, he kind of has to sit a bit deeper to help protect our defense, which gives more license to Pulisic, actually, to drift forward more. You know, it was Pulisic who played that past Hudson-Odoi in the area. But, nice little angle from the BBC. Good finish from Hudson-Odoi. That's it. He's been very involved so far. Very involved in the game so far. Okay, so I went for 4-0 in my preview. I don't know why I did that now. Potentially, you guys, 5-0, 6-0 on the cards. Let's hope. But anyway, yeah, you know, Hall, I guess, is playing more as like a left-sided centre-back, actually, more than like a wing-back. Chris is playing on the right-hand side, Sars in the middle. Okay, okay. Played Hall. That's it. Werner's dropping really deep to get like you know, like involved in the game. Don't normally see Werner coming as deep, but I guess games like this, completely different context. Played Hall, that's it, getting forwards. Okay, just gave the ball away a bit too cheaply then. But he gets the second ball, that's it. Come on, assist for Lewis Hall. Finds Lukaku, 3-0, wow. That's good. That was good. He lost the ball, recovers it quickly, and then plays in a very good pass to Lukaku across the goal. 3-0, you guys. I mean, yeah, it's going to be fun today. It's going to be fun today. Hall's look very good so far. I mean, I'm expecting them to, but, you know, they're playing against conference division quality right now. But, yeah, you know, that tactically really understands what to do. He doesn't look like he's confused by anything. He understands when he has to time his runs, when he has to like drop deep to split wide with the back three to help us build up as well too. And when he gets on the ball, he's always looking to play it forwards and play positively. So yeah, 17 years old, good start. Head up to find Lukaku really quickly, and then boom, very good pass across goal to find him. Like I said, I'd love to be like, come on, yeah, getting gas, but. Come on, you guys. It's expected. Like, this is expected today. Like I said, for anyone that wants to stream to the game, it is in the description. So definitely, you know, like have a look there. Definitely got you guys covered with that one. So Newcastle got knocked out early in the FA Cup. To Notts County, is that? That's pretty funny. Especially the sign Kieran Trippier as well too. Like absolutely terrible. But it's not even surprised, to be honest. No, against Cambridge. Against Cambridge, he got knocked out by. That's funny. That's funny. But you guys in the chat, who do you think the next score is going to be now? You know? We've seen Lukaku, Hudson-Odoi, Werner. I guess the main three guys we want to see get on the score sheet. That's good. I like to hope that Lukaku can get like a bit of a hattie before the game is over, to be fair. But what you guys saying in the chat right now? We might not need a new left back. I mean, listen, you know, Hall competing with Alonso and Emerson, that's still good practice for him. Who knows, he could still get maybe a few more minutes before the season does end. And if anything happens to like an Alonso or Emerson, you know, with how our luck's going right now, you know, Hall's showing that tactically he understands what he has to do. He looks very composed on the ball. And like I said, he has been very impressive for the academy this season. So it's good that Tuchel used him today. I thought he was definitely the one he had to use. Will we see halftime changes? I'd imagine so. I'm guessing maybe like Cover or maybe Saul. I think Ruben needs to get some minutes now. I'd like to see Webster coming on. I'd like to see Vale coming on as well too. Some of the guys I'm hoping play a bit more. Play tool. Pulisic, Timo next. Ziyech goal next. Yeah. You guys are right. Ziyech's the next sign. I want Ziyech to get an absolute golazo as well. I'm still waiting for that. I'm still waiting for that moment. Oh, good pass from that guy. Okieli, I think his name is. But then, yeah, see, a lot of times they're passing. Maybe it's the occasion, maybe a bit of nerves, you know, playing against like a full packed, you know, Stamford Bridge crowds. Big occasion as well. Maybe they're not playing their best game right now. But, yeah, I mean, I understand. Poor pass from McCallum. But it finds Werner all of a sudden. And poor touch then from Werner. Like, so far, application is, like, really good. But we're really not being patronising at all in this game today. Like, we're really playing at that same intensity level that after we play against bigger teams. Yeah, Tuchel wasn't playing around in that press conference. He really wasn't. Yes, Cover brings that ball back. Come on, Cal. So I'm guessing this is more of like a what was it? Like a 3-4-3 type of thing, to be fair, with how we're playing today. Well, actually, why am I getting confused? I think it's literally the same thing we did in the last game, actually, against Spurs. I think when you see, like, different players that you don't normally see, like, it can be, like, a bit of, like, take you some time to, like, fully clock what's happening. But Werner with another poor touch. Fair enough, Werner. Fair enough. What are you guys saying in the chat right now? Okay, I want Timo to get a hat-trick. Let's see if we can. He has to show some better technique on that field then. Ziyech has a very good right foot. I think left foot. Surprised if he doesn't use it more. Yeah, Ruben back from injury. Yep, he's on the bench today. He played against Spurs too as well, second half. Harrison, man. Cheeky guy, bruv. But yeah, yeah, it's interesting. Played. Oh, come on, you guys. We're looking a bit sloppy now these past 5 minutes. You know, really giving the ball away quite sloppily. Not really connecting as well. The pass moves are going down a little bit. We've definitely capitalized on mistakes so far. But I want to see a bit more quality on the ball now. A few nice, like passing passages of play to just, yeah. There's a bit more, you know, some more gas moments, to be fair. Come on, Saar. Find someone further forward. Good pass. Come on. I always feel like Saar's always like a bit tentative on the ball. But I feel like when you watch like Rudy, Silva's never like that. You know what I mean? But I can't compare Saar to that type of level. But it's always very tentative and then like plays it sideways. Played Z. Come on, cover. Okay, come on, Hall. He's the one who's really exciting me today, to be fair. I'm looking forward to every time he gets on the ball. Come on. Pause there with his recovery pace. Good play. Good play. But I'm looking at Puli's role, and he seems to have, like, is it like a free role or something? Because I'm seeing him, like, in the middle quite a lot in this game. Yeah, like, Z's on the right-hand side again. Puli's drifting in the middle. I mean, how are you guys finding this performance so far yourselves in terms of how we're playing and moving the ball? Come on, Cal. Little bit of skills, little bit of 4 stars. That's it. Come on, Sar, carry that ball forwards. We're slowly advancing up the fields, but it just goes to show you, no matter like what opposition you're playing against, like if you set up in a certain way and cover runs and keep your shape, it is difficult to like play between the lines and play through teams, no matter what the level is, I guess. But anyway, yeah, Hudson-Odoi just gets a foul from behind. It's a bit of a naughty one that was. Very late as well too, like, ugh. Ooh, hopefully he's alright. Pretty is moving too much. Yep, Sar isn't comfortable yet. That's why, yeah, for sure, I get that vibe. Like, he's always like, just like taking a second or two before deciding where to move it. Yes, Cal, and nice little La Croqueta then. That's it. More of that, man. More of that. Yeah, Saul there to bring that ball back. Played by Cover. Nice reverse ball in to find Timo. And another corner now. Another corner. This normally is our bread and butter in these situations. Who's going to take this? Is that going to be ZX going to take it again then? Okay. But yeah, I'm looking at Puli's role. Just really trying to understand what it is. Is it like he's... Yeah, I need to like really pay attention now to what's happening tactically. But a part of me is always going to wish that Puli could be like receiving out wide again and taking on his men more. Like, I just don't really feel he dribbles past people as much anymore these days. Oh, Z finds Lukaku again with another nice little set piece move there. Lukaku doesn't get it on target again, but that was promising. That was promising then. Loses his man very easily. They can't cope. Like, that's it, you know. That set piece play again works. Decoy run away. You know, sends his defender into like the crowded area. Need to get that shots on target today, man. Need to get that on target, bro. Moving on. How many goals does Zuma score for us from corners? Wait, so many goals. So many goals from corners. Hall deserves to be in the first team more often. Yeah, for sure. We'll have to see. Of course, you know, I can't forget that it's also like a conference level team. I'm expecting Hall to be playing well today. Rom again. I think this is like the only game I've seen Lukaku take this many shots on goal. Is this in his first debut against Arsenal? But yeah, they can't cope with Lukaku's movement in behind. But yeah, Lukaku, man, someone come on target, on target. At least test the keeper, like get him to save something. But yeah, you know, he's looking quite hungry in the field right now, as you'd expect. Good opportunity to stat pads in a game like this. And imagine that in his contract as well. He probably gets little bonuses every time he scores goals too. So yeah, you know, it gives you that little bit of edge every single game, I guess. Come on, Sar, stick with him. Oh, little backy then. Good defending from Puli then. That's it. Good header from Sal to kickstart that attack. Come on, Cover. Come on, Lukaku. Skin him, man. Hudson-Odoi is free on the left-hand side. Unmarked. Oh. Dang. That was a waste of a counter-attack then. That was a big waste. But I guess now we have the 3-0 leads. Second half. I need to see Vale coming on. I need to see Webster coming on as well. There's a few guys that need to be coming on this field, man. We're looking at some questions. Ian O'Sullivan, Nini using his FIFA knowledge to name the skills. Guilty. DJS Hall deserves to be in the first team. Yep. I miss Zuma. I'll always miss Zuma, man. Always will miss Zuma. Lukaku with the Timberlands on today. I mean, so far it's looking a little bit laborious with them shots, but let's hope that let's hope that that second goal comes for him, and he starts taking advantage of these moments and these opportunities he's getting in. Dortmund gifting Bayern titles and want to play hardball with Haaland. I mean, yeah, tell me about it. Especially when he's going to be leaving for like less than half the money they could have got from him from last summer as well. Like we were willing to pay more money than what we even offered and paid for Lukaku, which is mad. Oh. That was a nice little play then from Chesterfields. Swings at it, but yeah, off target. I think that's like their first or second shot so far. Wins that near post flick on from, off of Hall then. Off of Hall. But I mean, we have scored goals. The best one, of course, being Hudson-Odoi. But I just feel like in terms of the play so far, it's just like in terms of how we're playing in the game, it just hasn't been as inspiring like that. We've taken advantage more of their lack of ability, if anything else. But it's not been flowing as much. A lot of the ball's going backwards. I'm just thinking against a team like this, I'd expect maybe a bit more, not going to lie. Yes, good ball in behind to find Lukaku. Very good running behind from Lukaku then. Played wrong. Oh, that's what I mean. Like, credit to Chesterfield. They're looking to get stuck in and battle, for sure. Lukaku gets that in the end. No, he doesn't. We missed out on that. Your Sar. Oh, come on, Sar. Okay, goods. Brian, how many more chances does Lukaku want to miss? DJ, we need to give the academy boys a chance. Before looking into the market, so much credit we have. Yeah, 100%. I want to see Hall move up the pitch because I think he's similar to Trent. Yeah. But I guess in the system he's playing a lot more deeper. But again, Ziyech finally finds himself 3 out wide on the right. Come on, Ziyech, make it 4. Free kick. No free kick. Come on, ref. Clearly clipped from behind then. But Chris got skipped past then, and of course, that's Pulisic who comes to get that off. What's his name? Khan. Sadio Khan, I think his name is. But I could have sworn that's a free kick on Ziyech then. Yeah, it's a free kick. That's it. Come on, you guys. That's a nice turn. Finally, he gets a free kick. I thought it was the same type of foul too from before too. Not going to lie. Wale, one of the biggest things Conte helped Lukaku with was his conditioning. I think he's still slightly adjusting back to the Prem. Yeah, I think that's a very fair point as well too. And I guess having the pre-season working with your teammates doesn't really help as much too. But I find it interesting that when Hudson's on the ball, okay, good passing to find Werner, but overhit again. Like, it's what I mean. Like, the quality we're actually showing is, it's not being amazing in these moments. I might just be maybe a bit too much of a purist, and I'm being just too critical. But I don't know. I shouldn't be comparing. It's never good to compare. But if this was Man City playing against Chesterfield right now, you're definitely seeing a lot more silkier football, and I think we definitely can do that and can possess that. But yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see Hall pushing up more, but I guess he can't because if you've got a makeshift fullback and Pulisic in the game today, Hall has to be sitting a bit deeper alongside that back too. So it does make sense tactically, but if you had someone making overlapping runs or underlapping runs off of Hudson-Odoi, I think that just frees up more space down the flanks, to be honest. Play tool. Looking very composed. Look how he's playing with his head up. Just very easy. Very easy. We will never win the league again. Nah, bro. I think next season, that is our season. That is our season for the league. City winning the CL this year again. City winning it again. I don't think they won it the first time or ever in the history, to be honest. Just looking in terms of minutes he's played, Lukaku's performing as bad as people are portraying. He's like 8 and 13. Yeah, it's not been as bad for sure. And I do think there's definitely lots of context and details behind why he's not like back to this flowing best like that, which I do understand. Come on, Sar. Start playing a few more forward passes, bro. That's good pass from Hall to find cover. Yes, Rom. Plays it back to cover and off target shot then. Fair enough, fair enough. The fraud Pep needs to spend another 100 mil first. Come on, Cal. Good ball in the books. Okay. Come on, team up. Is that Hall? Okay. 4-0 goal from Christensen. That was a shot from Lewis Hall then. So yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you know, good header from Christensen, I guess. But a lot of the goals have been from just capitalizing off of like the lack of quality in that sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll take a goal how it comes. I will. I'll take a goal how it comes. But yeah, it is what it is. Nice little, you know, nice little dummy from Hudson-Odoi to find Hall. The shot, and it's nice that Hall is in a very confident mood. He's outside. He's got a very good long shot as well too. I mean, that's what you want to see, you know. He's in an area where he can try and influence and affect the game. So Hall's looked very confident today. I hope that he ends the game. I'd be surprised if he didn't, to be honest. But yeah, you know, he's really. I'm sure Tuchel will have a lot of positive words to say about him. And who knows if he might get more mins as the season goes on. Yeah, it's a poor, like, of course, you know, very poor, poor save from the keeper. I think it was actually at Watford, like years back, to be honest. But like I said, like he could see the entire, like he could see that shot coming towards him, and he didn't get his technique right for that one. Anyway, 4-0 up. I'm guessing, you know, I don't know why it's the 4-0 in my preview. This looks like it could be like a 6, 7, 8-0 type of game now. Nice fade, Nini. Honestly, my fade is like 7 days old now. I need to get a new haircut next week actually. Just I'm trying to maintain my haircut every 2 weeks now, to be fair. That's one of my New Year's resolutions. Get my fade done every 2 weeks max. Chelsea bought CL with spending 200 mil last year. Yeah, for sure. You got to spend money, man. This is what the league's about these days. Gubenazu, yeah. Miguel, our players can't play the killer pass. Yeah, we're still not seeing that consistently just yet, to be fair. It's been like a, you know, decent performance. I'm not going to gas it up too much, not going to lie. It's been a decent performance. One thing I've found impressive, though, is I'm bringing this to, like, win the second balls, win the ball back quickly, counter press. You know, players aren't slacking on the field today. They're not taking it complacently, and I guess that's, like, good to see. It could be a good, you know, now we've got Spurs second leg coming up after this. That's a good opportunity to like rotate a bit more as well before that big game against Man City. And you know, after that game earlier this season against him, which was like the most uncharacteristic performance we've seen under Tuchel so far, we have to avenge that performance because we were too negative. We were way too defensive. Every time we beat them last season, our energy, our intensity were the main number one things that led us to winning them. Winning them led us to beating them, and that's why we won the Champions League. So to do the complete opposite in the league, to sit back and play within ourselves, nah, I'm sorry, that can never happen again. It can't happen again. Way too much respect for what? You know, it didn't make any sense to me. But I guess obviously that shot that Hall took, I guess would that technically count as like a second assist? I guess it would, right? Come on, Sar. Good ball. I couldn't find his man. Fair enough. That's it. Cover. Win that. Win that. Play it to Callum. Come on, Cal. Make it 5, you guys. Come on. But yeah, so far obviously Pulisic has the license, I guess, to like his starting position is as like a right fullback, but then he drifts inside. But he's not really been involved in anything in the game. I feel like we're looking a bit congested in the middle at times. Yes, it's an interesting one, to be fair. Like, how have you guys found Pulisic in the game today so far? Yeah, he's not really been able to get in the game, I think. Yeah. Like him, I thought he'd be giving like some overlapping runs or something, or maybe like maybe Hall as well, being able to like overlap in behind Hudson-Odoi, but it's not really been the case in the game today. But anyway, Cover wins back another ball in possession, plays it quickly to Timo Werner. Come on, Timo, show us some tech ability. Okay, that's the best decision. Play it to Callum. Come on, Cal. Come on, Cal. Now we're just slowing the tempo down a bit, I guess. Trying to like force them to try and close us down. Oh, Z and Callum, Z and Werner, not even. I mean, yeah, how did they mess that up then? Not gonna lie, that's poor. But nice play from Hall, receiving, driving forward. Come on, Lewis. Come on, Lewis. Find Lukaku. That's it. That's it, boys. Come on, Puli. But Lewis Hall, man, he's looking to, he's making a statement in the game today, making a big statement in the game. I'm guessing his whole family absolutely proud and gassed right now. Yeah, he's doing really well in the game, and then he's there to block out the cross as well. So very good performance from Lewis Hall today. Like looking at one of our best players in the field, and this is what I mean by the academy, you guys. Look how many senior guys are there. Look how many expensive players are in the field today. And it's Lewis Hall from the academy who's the standout player on the field today. And this is why I keep saying you can never say no to the academy, because the level is so high. It is so high. But come on, Timo. Skip past your man. He cuts in. He gets past one. What's he going to do now? Okay. Come on, Lukaku. That's it. Should have taken a shot, but fair enough. Make it 5, you guys. Make it 5. Look how entitled I'm acting right now. It's 4-0 in the first half, and I'm moaning because we're not making it 5. Yes, Cal. Yes, Hall. What's the extra time saying? Must be like a minute. Four minutes. Okay, that makes no sense. 4 minutes extra time. Like, what happened to slow this game down today? Okay, come on, playing Pulisic in behinds. Okay, he didn't do that. Few more seconds and then this half is over. That's it. Come on, Timo. Turn and run. Turn and accelerate. That's it. Oh, run, bro. Come on. Can we get one more shot at least for this half? It's over. That's good play. Nice little skills. That's what I want to see. Free kick. Free kick. Or half. Okay, the first half's over. First half is over then. So you guys, I just need to take a quick bathroom break. Give me 1 second. I'm not going to be too long. And yeah, just bear with me 1 second, lads. How the hell is this not working? Okay, you guys, give me 1 second. I'll be back soon. Yes, you guys, I'm back right now. What's everyone saying in the chat? Let me ask a few questions. Casey Day, Nini getting the ZX fade. Bro, I like to think my fade's a bit better, not gonna lie. Moving on, Lewis Hall should be our new left back sorted. Yeah, left wing back, I think he's definitely playing very well. I'm loving his like inverted runs he's making in field. He's really timing them really well. He knows when to make the overload, and like I keep saying, this is just like a standard thing that we coach our guys in the academy, you know? That we really have like a special academy, and yeah, I'm happy that Tuchel gave him an opportunity today. Moving on, Lukaku off, Vale on. I mean, yeah, or maybe Werner as well. Take him off, bring on Vale. I'd like to see Harvey Vale coming on. I think he definitely deserves some more minutes. I'm surprised he's not even starting today, to be honest with you. But you know, Tuchel prioritised the fitness today, didn't he? Of course, previous results as well today have been some surprise ones. And this is why I like the FA Cup, you guys. There's always like big surprises. You know, Huddersfield beat Burnley 2-1 today. And of course, Cambridge beat Newcastle earlier 1-0 too. So there's been a lot of upsets so far. Forget Dinier, give Hall a chance. Hall is a baller. I'm loving that you guys are definitely getting on the Hall propaganda right now. Like, yeah, very, very talented, and he has been like a standout in the academy today too as well. Yeah, you know, he's really making a massive account of himself today. I'm really looking forward to what Tuchel has to say about his performance later on as well too. I really want to hear what he says, and if we could potentially see more minutes now for Hall. Yeah, I definitely think he has the quality. Definitely. Interesting to see Lewis Hall over Alonso. Yeah, I mean, Alonso for sure is going to be needed for next week. Wave, Hudson-Odoi needs to play in Pulisic's position to Ghost. That would be interesting, seeing Callum picking up those more central roles that Puli's doing. I mean, yeah, I'm not really like getting it, to be honest. He's not been involved at all. I don't think it's because it's not his fault per se. It's just the tactics, to be honest. You know, Sullivan, yeah, bring on some young lads. Yeah, 100%. Bring on all the young guys. You guys can see with my scrolling text who's in the team right now. Let me see if I can just like speed that up to get back to the lineup part actually. So yeah, lineup. Of course, on the bench you got Ruben. But you got Simmons, Ruben, Vale, Barkley, Baker, Jorginho, and Webster. I want to see Webster. I want to see Vale. I want to see Baker as well too. He hasn't played. He hasn't kicked the ball for us in years, to be honest. Like if he even got on the field, it'd be like a big surprise. But yeah, Webster and Vale, I need to see you get on the field. Surprised that Soon Bell wasn't part of the squad today. It was a bit unfortunate. I was really hoping he was going to start or get some minutes and get involved in the game. I really rate the guy very highly. You know what I mean? Very, very good player. And I think him playing in the Werner role where he's dropping deeper, I think he'd be maybe a bit more effective than Timo, because I think the guy's a bit more techier than Timo Werner, not going to lie. Hall, better cover for Rudiger. But that's what I mean. Hall, that entire left-hand side, that is his position. Like he's like Reece James in that sense, you know? I trust Tuchel whom he needs. Always trust. I mean, I'll definitely drink to that. Definitely drink to that. Nini, stop avoiding Lukaku conversations. Nah, I'm not avoiding them at all, man. I feel like I've said my piece on Lukaku. Not really much more to say. I think should be getting these shots on target. I'm not gonna lie. Emeka, Chelsea, go on. I need more goals. Yes, I want to see. I mean, goals at least 6 minimum. At least, I know it's greedy, but at least 6 minimum. Sammy. Now Hudson-Odoi plays better left. That goal is what Hudson-Odoi needs to not be afraid of taking. Yes, taking that shot early. He's got a very nice like curling dipping shot as well too. But I think for me, I'm going to keep saying it, but I want to see Callum taking on this man more. I'm not seeing him do that enough, and it can be a bit frustrating. There was like certain moments where it's like, listen, you're not 31 years old. Your career is not over in 3-4 years. Like you're young. You can afford to, you know, have that creative license to, you know, do something imaginative. You know what I mean? Express yourself. You know, go on a half turn and take on someone, or just like boost the tempo of the game up really quickly. You know what I mean? Like I get it. He plays very experienced for like a player so young, but I would like to see him be a bit more adventurous on the ball sometimes, if I'm being absolutely real with you. Wendy, Nini, is there any other midfielders you take if Rice and Aurelian didn't want to come? I'd probably look at Bellingham, to be honest. If we could just make a little cheeky bid for him, he'd be a guy I definitely would look to turn to. But there's some good midfield players. I know Basuma recently is getting a lot more like love now from a lot of PL fans. You know, he's quietly been a very good player over these past few seasons as well. You know, of course, there's Kamara from Marseille. I know Tuchel's a big admirer of him. He can play in a back three, can play in midfield as well too. And, you know, he's one of those guys where he could be a very smart acquisition for any team, Boubacar Kamara. You know, someone like Kessie is on a free. Even though he's a decent player, I don't think we need him. But that's, you know, the talent available in the market now is going to be very interesting in the summer. Going on to Stefan Blue, Pulisic isn't involved that much to see him up for it. Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to understand why he's drifting in fields. He's not doing that because he wants to. There must be some tactical reasons behind. Kelvin O, Hall is already the man of the match. Yeah, like I'm saying, 17 years old. He's on the field with some top youth prospects. Expensive signings as well, and some experienced players as well, some experienced internationals, and Hall is the best player on the field. Like, what does that tell you about the quality we're producing, man? What does that really tell you? Like, this is why, you know, when I get called things like a common sexual, which just like, I always find it a bit disappointing when like people who support the same club as you will like create these like unnecessary divisions. And I really like not really see the benefits of like the academy we do have. It feels very redundant to me. Doesn't make as much sense, to be honest. And yeah, it gets me thinking, you know, like, are you just like supporting the club for like the glitz and the glam and the big money and X, Y, Z? Maybe. I get a lot of people might do that, but to dismiss people who also care, you know, about the deeper things behind the club scene as well too. An academy that's been winning for God knows how long, you know, over 10 years now, that keeps on producing amazing talent and amazing players. I mean, I don't see why any fan would be against that, to be honest with you. Super well. Who else has seen some Chilwell's vibes from Lewis Hall? Yeah, for sure. Thing is, he was playing in midfield a lot too. Left wing back, left back, just the entire left-hand side of the field. So, you know, like, they're really producing players. And this is the thing, yeah. We produce players that fulfill many different tactical roles and positions. And I think that's actually the best thing, because regardless if you make it here or not, I think that prepares you better for like in professional football, because you got we used to have this issue beforehand where like some of our top talents, I think for me, I'd probably say the best academy team I've actually seen was like that 14-15 team that had like your Masondas, your Bogas, Solankis, Rubens, Christensen, etc., because like when they played, like their football, their understanding, their connections, just like the silkiness of how they played was on a different level, and the individual skill on top too is just mad. But I think one of the issues that a lot of these guys had was that when they were having their loan spells, going to like smaller clubs, you know, from across Europe and in the country as well too, they weren't playing for teams that were using them in their best position. They were playing in teams where they played a completely different style of football actually. And I do think that really affected some of these guys growing up as they were younger, because it's just like, you know, it's very hard for you to, you know, play your way and play your style when the demands of the team you're at right now means that you have to do the complete opposite. So in fact, you know, to like coach these guys to play like multiple positions, to you know, get used to playing in different roles in different games, etc., I think it really prepares you better for the future and for life as a professional football player. And I think that's why recently we're seeing so many of these guys doing really well, because I think that's just been the education recently, to be honest. But, you know, Sullivan, which position is Webster-Nini? Haven't heard much about him. Webster, for me, he's kind of like the Cobham Kovacic, I'd say. An amazing, nice little like a dip of the shoulder. 2-footed as well, very nice playmaker. Has been a little bit inconsistent at times this season, but he's one of those like talents where it's just like a lot of his games are very natural to him. You know what I mean? You can't really coach for that. I think when you have players like on that type of level, you just you know, give them some guidelines, you know, give them some structures and just let them cook. To be honest, you know, Webster. In midfield, maybe for cover, I think that'd be very nice to see. I think now we can afford to use them 4-0 up. We're not going to be conceding 5 goals in this half against a Chesterfield team that's even like tireder now, as they've been like chasing shadows the entire time in the first half. I think now's the time to use them, to be honest. Ruben will come on. Yeah, I definitely think he will. Nihal, Nini, who do you think? Do you think Hall could do a job at wing back, or is it too early? I think he definitely could. I think he definitely could, especially with how we play as a team as well too. I think what I really enjoy is just how he's slotted in seamlessly tactically, and I mean, we're not really, there's no weakness in what he's done. I'm liking those inverted runs. He's got a very good left foot as well too. Like I said, I don't want to be getting too hyped and too gassed. I definitely have to wait to see what Tuchel has to say. But, I mean, Horse coming back out in the second half, I'd imagine that he'll end this game, to be honest. And I think, you know, to be a standout guy, 2 assists in the game as well too. You're looking to take shots and influence the game and show what you can do. I think that is the best thing that he's doing right now. So, yeah, let's see. I mean, of course, we've got games against, like, Spurs. Maybe could he have, like, another cameo for the last 50 minutes? That would be nice to see. But I'm not expecting to be playing against your Man Cities or nothing. But, yo, Tuchel's really playing a strong team. We're about to see Havertz and Ruben coming on right now. Okay, cool. That leaves us with 3 more subs. Those 3 subs, let me just speed it up right here. So, yeah, Simmons, Vale, and Webster. Now, I hope Tuchel's not going to be playing Jorginho and Barkley or something like that. You know what I mean? I want to see Vale coming on. I want to see Webster coming on too, for God's sake. Like, you know, when it's just like nothing games like this now, essentially, like it's always baffling sometimes why managers still want to just like use the young players and just let them have an opportunity to play. To be honest, Barkley's not going to be in our long-term future. Does he need to get any minutes? Jorginho could probably do with the rest. He's not really desperately needed at all. And who else? Who else could be another guy that could potentially come on to just ruin the party? I mean, yeah, I mean, they're the only ones really. Barkley and Jorginho. Maybe Lewis Baker, but I mean, you know, he's not really playing at all. I'd rather Simmons, Vale, and Webster be the guys to come on next, to be honest. Hairline looking better, Nini. My God, you guys really been freeing me like that, haven't you? Ruben and Havertz are coming on. Yeah, looks like, yeah. They're definitely coming on. Sammy Webster, yes, for players like him, it's very freestyle. Needs to get the discipline in this game, and that comes with experience. Exactly. It comes to like mastering like your own individual game as well too, and you know, being given that platform to be able to like express yourself and grow. I think that's the best way. But anyway, Kai is on, Ruben is on. I want to see Ruben going at least like 2 or 3 like Yaya Toure runs in this game. But yeah, Lukaku is off. Werner is still on, and I guess is that, yeah, and Cover's off as well too. But like one little detail that I have to say is like I always get a little bit surprised that like Tuchel won't use Ruben on his left, like on the left hand side, because like with Ruben when he's playing, his whole dribbling style is about cutting inside on his stronger foot and his right foot. And it's never going to be quite the same doing it on the right hand side. You know, like on the right hand side, he does a lot more like Cruyff turns and, you know, like, it's, you know, kills the ball and a lot more close dribbling. But like on the left hand side, like he flows a lot better. You know, he skips past 1 or 2 players. And he takes better shots too. But anyway, Sarr, nice recovery tackle from him in the end. Good in the end, I guess. But his positioning was a little bit iffy then. I'm not going to lie. I think their striker, Shamanga, he's definitely shown some, you know, some good intelligence in this game, I have to say. Like a few times, like a nice back heel in the first half. Some of his movement in his runs as well. Yeah, this could be a guy that plays high up in the divisions, actually, to be honest. So Liam Mandeville was on now. Mandeville was a guy that scored the goal versus Salford City to put them in the third round tie versus us. Like, I was doing some research into him. He's like from Doncaster in their academy, bit of like a you know, technical type of player. You know, like good in tight areas, like good dribbling as well too. So yeah, see what happens there. So who's that on the left? So Timo's really dropped deeper then, basically. What a save from Sarr. Yeah, very nice tackle in the end from him. Senegal to win the AFCON. I mean, they're looking very confident as a squad right now. Definitely one of the ones to watch for. Machil, Ruben could improve in his position to receive the ball better when we are in position. I don't know. I think Ruben just does that all the time. So I don't know if I can really agree with you on that one, to be fair. Come on, Kai. Poor cross in. Like, you know, Kai too, like a lot of times he's on the left-hand side. I think he's better on the right-hand side on his stronger foot, you know? It's just like certain angles open up that you don't get down the left. I don't know. I don't know. Like, Saul was doing better on the right. Okay, now Ruben's moved to the left, I guess. I don't know. I'm just going to shut up and just watch the game now, to be honest with you guys. Christensen carrying that ball forwards. Oh, Pulisic still in the game. Completely forgot he's still playing. Another guy, I might have to say, that is better on the left-hand side than the right-hand side. Just putting it out there. I remember when we signed Havertz and he went on a live stream and I started cooking your hairline. Bro, it's so, you know what? It's humbling to be cooked sometimes. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you have to be cooked in life. You know, like you need to just always remember that you need to always pattern up and fix up. You know what I mean? Obviously, during them times, I'm just gonna put it out there. You know, it was lockdown times. That's all I'm saying. You know. It was illegal to even come to your bub. Anyway, Ziyech's cut inside. Ziyech on the left. That's it. Make it 5. Oh, the shot in the end. Oh, and Kai with the rebound in the end on target, but comes off and gets blocks. But that was nice by Ziyech, cutting him on that left foot. We know what he can do with that. That was nice play from Hudson, linking up with Z. Cuts inside, boom, boom. But could have been a better finish from Ziyech then. It wasn't as composed in the end then. Wendy. They only hate on Ruben because he's a painting. I'll be honest with you, I haven't really understood some of the criticism he's got recently. I feel like our issues in those games where we struggled to create were more tactical things, and it wasn't because Ruben wasn't doing his job in midfield. I think that was, sometimes there can be this type of scapegoating that can happen unnecessarily. I just thought it was more tactical. That was why our midfields, all of them, just couldn't really do too much. I don't know though. I don't know. I think Ruben's been alright, to be fair. I'm not saying that because you guys know that I like him, but I just don't agree that he's just been like a liability recently. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But come on, you guys, speed up that tempo a bit more. I want to see at least 3 more goals in this half. At least 3. Come on, Saab, move it quicker. Timo, that's just a poor layoff pass then. Just like, you're unmarked, bro. You're unmarked. There was no pressure on you. Get it right. Come on, Pewley. That's it. He's drifting insides. Can he find Kai on the left? He can. Playing Hudson, I guess. Yep, too slow. Should have done it first time. Should have played that pass first time then, Kai. But yeah, why has Sal gone to the left when he was on the right earlier? And oh, that was a good diving header, to be honest. Played Ruben. That's it. Come on, in that second ball. Sloppy, sloppy. That's it. Hall's engaging. He's looking to close him down. Stick with him, Hall. Kendo, I need Harvey Vale and Webster balling right now. Yes, I need to see these guys coming on. I'm hoping Tuchel today just let the fans see what they want to see, for God's sake, please. Like, there's no we're playing against a conference team and we're 4-0 up after the first half. Like, if we don't see that, it would be a bit mean, in my opinion, to not see these guys coming on. Yes, who's he playing? Parsons in behind to find Timo Werner. Very good ball in behind. Very good ball. How often does Alonso get those passes right? He rarely does. But I'm actually being honest though. Like when Alonso has to play long, over the top or in behind, how consistent is his pass in those areas? And how many times today has Hall been playing that pass today? I'm just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. I need Vale. Yeah. What academy player in the last 10 years are you disappointed that never made it? For me, it has to be Jeremy Boga. Like I said, the first time I saw him play was against Barcelona in the that Champions League Youth Cup thing. He was the youngest player on the field, and a Boston had like a Dama Traore and like a few guys. I think Sergi Samper and a few guys like that. Like Ruben was playing, Baker was playing, and Borg was the youngest guy on the field at 15, playing as a number 10, which is his best position, number 10. Which is the funny thing, because at this club he was only playing number 10. He wasn't playing on the wings like that. You know what I mean? And it's just like he's a proper playmaker, unbelievable passes, slip balls in behind, all that stuff. And it's just like, he was one that really suffered with really poor loans. And like, of course, if you go to lesser clubs, you have to play out wide, and he's shown that, he's adapted. You know what I mean? Yeah, clearly a penalty. Clearly a penalty. Okay, about to be 5-0, I guess. Like I was saying, yeah, Jeremy Boga for me, like, it's just his individual play, his strength on the ball, and like how he played in tight areas. Like, that's, like for me, the very best players, like what they do in the middle, like that separates their quality for me. Like, naturally, when you're on the ball, your instinct is to like push the ball further wide all the time, because like as you're like drifting wide, more of the pitch opens up and you can like see more space, see more things, and then assess what you're gonna do. But like the guys, the really, really good guys, they're the ones who are in the middle, central. They can play just like that, and their really understanding of the game is on such a high level that they can, they really are just like the most dangerous guys in those areas. And I think for me, Boga was that guy, so it was a real shame that he never made it here. But come on, Z, that has to be 5-0 it is. Like, that's 5 claps of 5 goals. So a part of me is now thinking this could be like a 9-0 type of game we're seeing today, But yeah, at least all the attacking guys on the field have gone on the score sheet today. Can't complain. Can't complain. But that's what I mean. If this was in the Prem, is that Ziyech penalty going in the net then? I'm not too sure. It wasn't the best one, but like really like weak hands from the keeper. You're going to get away with it. I feel like most of our goals today have come from just taking advantage of like the weaker team we're playing against. Like, you see, even though we won that penalty then, like he got completely fooled by that little dummy from Pulisic. Good play, Hall, nice back header back to Bettinelli. Like, he's looking so composed in this game today, like, honestly. Looking so composed. Played Chris. Oh, come on, Chris. That's it. Oh. Mandeville gassed it. He gassed it. Okay, not sure about Lukaku long term. Maybe play quick and dynamic. He seems uncomfortable. I mean, I think we can't. Like, I think a lot of times football fans, we always forget that there's going to be like next month to come, next few months, next season, 2 seasons to come. Like, how often do we see a player in their first season and we just see their entire game instantly like that? It doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? Lukaku is one of the most like mobile, dynamic forwards in Europe. It's just about those relationships now that you build with your teammates. That's what it comes down to at this level. You need to build that understanding. You need to build those relationships, those moves. Players need to know where he's going to be in before he even receives the ball. You know what I mean? It's those little details. That's how it works. So, just got to be more patient, I guess. We're all kind of hoping that maybe our attack will just sink in like that. But it hasn't. And I guess that will take more time, to be honest. David Nini, please, how has Hall been playing since half time? I don't have opportunity to watch him. Well, David, if in the description, I do have a link to the game. So I would definitely give that a look. But anyway, Lewis Baker is about to come on, which is very surprising. Like I said, I would prefer Webster, Vale, and you know what I mean, Simmons to be coming on. I still hope that Vale and Webster come on. But it's just like, we're 5-0 up. Why can't Vale and Webster now get like half an hour to play? Like, is it that deep? That's what I mean. Baker's coming on. I mean, calm, but he's not going to be here next season. It feels like waste of minutes. Like, if I was a Webster, I'm going to benefit more from this. Like, yo, after a game like this, I go back to the training session afterwards with new confidence, like, having a glimpse of this. Yeah, I need more of this. I need more of this. I need more minutes. I need to do what I have to do to, impress the manager more. I feel like you're going to benefit a lot more than that. Than like Baker, who's not playing at all. I won't be playing. But anyway, I think, is that Vale coming on now? So Vale and Baker are coming on. Okay. Lewis Baker, been a long time. Like, in a different alternate universe, this guy is playing in the Premier League. I need to really find out the details behind why he didn't achieve his potential. Because, like, back when this guy was young, I'm telling you, this guy was a fucking serious football player. Serious football player. But anyway, it seems like Baker now will be playing in the back three, I'm guessing. We saw him doing that during pre-season for Tuchel, so I'm guessing that's where he's going to play now. So Baker's playing on the right hand side of a back three. Like, wow. Like, imagine this guy was an attacking mid-2. Can you believe that? Football, man, it's a funny sport. Come on, Hudson-Odoi, you haven't got past one guy this game, bruv. Come on. Come on, Baker. I want to see one Hollywood pass from you today. That's what I want to see. At least one Hollywoods. But anyway, Sammy. Hall gives Reece James vibes, so we have to see him at left wing back. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. I feel like he definitely is that Reece James regen on the left-hand side. Guys that can play many different roles, man. They're very useful to have in the team. Especially for someone like Tuchel as well, too. So, yeah. But watching like Baker and Ruben in the same team, though, after all these years. Like, just like back in the academy days, it's pretty funny. But anyway, Sammy, bro, respect for that super chat, man. Thanks a lot. Come on, Baker. See what I mean? Like when Ruben's on the ball on the right hand side, he's using the outside of his foot, and that's taking him further away from the goal. Like, why did Saul have to swap to play on the left and not Ruben? Like, I don't know. Just little details like that. I don't personally understand. Let's see what he's saying. 10 quid super hat if super chat if Baker scores. Okay, I'll hold you to that. Yeah, I'll hold you to that. Jax, I'm gonna hold you to that. If Baker scores, cool. I'm expecting that pronto. Baker had real potential. Same with Casey Palmer, but Casey Palmer injuries at the wrong time just screwed him over, because he was also another saucy baller that should be playing in the Prem. But it's actually quite funny, like when you actually like look at football and like look at like squads and teams, you look at most teams and it's like full of players that we read about when they were like 17, 18, they're the next wonder kids, the next ones to blow. And a lot of these guys 5-10 years later, they might be playing like bottom half Prem teams in the Championship. A lot of times they've been affected by things like injuries at the wrong time, or different injuries quite a lot of times actually, or difficult circumstances in their personal life, with so many like variables that can affect how far you're going to go to the top. You know what I mean? And like every like team essentially, like probably like in all the top divisions, is full of guys who were once in the press, once in papers, talked about as like one to watch, look out for, one to pay attention to, etc, etc. I'll give you like a random example like that Bruno Lambolo guy. Like back when he was like 16 or 17 playing for like Basel before he went to Germany, this guy was on like the books of like every big club in Europe. And like looking at him now, would he ever play for one of the big teams? I'm not too sure. But to play for like Mönchengladbach, who was still like a good club, and you're playing on a high level, I mean, that's okay. And I think that's just what like the top level is about, really, to be honest. But but no one ever really gets ZX like little like cute passes, you know what I mean? I think that's a little personal frustration, that no one ever seems to be like in the same wavelength as him. But I guess that's what happens, man, when you're not like really playing consistently together like that. Now our fan base was very too toxic with the Hudson-Odoi Sarri situation. Yeah, they always are, right? And then it's just like that toxicity dies down a month or two later, and then no one cares afterwards. And it's just like, it just feels very redundant to me. Like, what is the point? You know? Good pass to find Kai. Come on, Kai. You need to get one. You have to get on the score sheet today, Kai. No excuses. Come on, Z. Come on, Z. Cut inside. That's it. Yours. That's yours, Kai. Pass it back. Where's Baker when you want him, man? Oh, fucking hell, Werner, bro. What was that? Like, you're telling me Vale couldn't start in this game? Like, come on, Tuchel. I get it. But, like, come on, man. Ziyech always a step ahead. I feel like it is sometimes. I feel like it is. Like, of course, you know, I'm not saying every pass he's getting right. Definitely not. But some of those passes he wants to play and make. When I was watching that fluidity between like him, Tadic, like Neres, you know what I mean? Back in Ajax, that their little front four they used to have as well too. You see those little like one-touch plays and 1-2s and like runs in behind, and just that fluidity. Like that is the type of player he is, you know? So we don't play like that. We just don't. We're a lot more pragmatic, I guess. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Malang Sarr is so cute. Guess it, Baker. Get in there, mate. Lol. Talent helps, but a lot of man have talent. Copman creates winning mentality, copes with talent and everything. That's what makes it special. Yeah. That's what elevates and separates it. Like, I always use that comparison of just like, you know, like Spartan times, these guys who were soldiers, man, they were born into it. From kids, they were fighting and competing. There's a reason why, like, in every top professional field, every top entertainment field, you know, people are starting from when they're born, basically, from like 2, from 3, right from the start. Because, like, to really master something, it takes your whole life, you know what I mean, in whatever top field that is. So, yeah, you know, with our academy, because these guys have been winning from a very young age, I think that definitely elevates you mentally. It gets you ready for, like, big pressure games. It gets you ready to, like, handle that pressure in general, to be honest. You know, and then when you have that culture where everyone, you know, you're full of winners came before you and will come after you, I just think it just gives you a different energy. And I think that's why Cobham will always be pretty special, just like how Barca, you know, like Barca players will complain saying that a lot of new signings, like big name players, big money, they really struggle to really get used to like the Barca way of playing, because look at the culture they created. I mean, look at Bayern Munich as well too. Lyon, some of the big clubs, you know, and I'm proud that we're on that level now with our academy, that we have like our own like identity that we've like instilled and created and built from the ground up. And I think that this is why when you have at such a high level like this, you're forever going to have to turn towards them and use them. I think it's simple. But who's coming on now? Is that going to be Simmons? Is that Simmons coming on? So I guess no Webster today then. No fucking Ross Barkley. Oh, come on, Tuchel, bro. Like, I get it. But I swear this guy's going to be going in this January window. Like, do I have to see Barkley on the fields? Like, really? Nathan Moses, I play flute in academy right now. Remember my name, Nathan Moses, man. Respects for watching the stream, man. Of course, I respect everyone that's in academies doing their thing. That was one of my dreams, to be a football player, but to keep things real with you, man. Bro, I think my mum like slapped all my football ability out of me. My mum was like, that's the back of the head all the time, bro. She just slapped all my ability out of me, to be honest. But when I was young, yeah, I was a brazy football player for sure. Brazy football player, but I just wasn't allowed to play football. My mum was always like, do study. Like, very, like, you know, strict, like, militant African mum, you know what I mean? It's just like, yeah, she killed the dream, man. She killed the dream. Signing Barkley and Drinkwater were such highlights from the board. Terrible ones that was pushed by Scott McCacklen to. And fucking Conte going for Drinkwater, which, you know, you had Chalobah, you had Ruben, you're like, nope, I want Drinkwater. And you know what I'm going to do with Drinkwater? I'm not even going to play him in a 2 with Kante, the 2 that won the Premier League. I'm going to use Danny Drinkwater as a box-to-box mids. And this is what I mean by football. Like, a lot of times managers will just make shit decisions. And like, they're not perfect. Like, you can criticize them for all the good stuff they do. They can be criticized for the shit stuff as well too. But yeah. Well, you got what you guys saying. I was never great, but I played in an amazing team. I was decent though. Barkley just slowing the play down and trying to just go for Galatzos himself. I get it. You're playing for that January loan. I understand. I do understand. But yeah, Kendo, the scenes when Nini scores a wonder goal at Wembley. Hey, that was always a dream, man. Nicholas, I'm Ghanaian, so yeah, you definitely understand about strict mums. Like, my mum was just like I had to, like, back when I used to like try and play, like, you know, like for Sunday leagues, Sunday league teams and stuff like that. I was always sneaking to training sessions all the time. I was telling my mum that I was going for like swimming lessons and stuff like that. I had to just lie all the time, and it's just like, it was, after a while I got too peak. She was like, also, you know, you can't play on Sunday because you got to go to church and stuff like that. Just like unnecessarily strict, you know what I mean? So the irony being that now when I'm buying her tickets to go back to Ghana and stuff, it's because I've got a football YouTube channel. So like, it definitely, yeah, in the end, I guess I got the small win in the end, but it wasn't the win I wanted, to be honest, man. What am I drinking? I'm drinking Glenfiddich 15 years, a little bit of whiskey. Like, now I'm trying to have more like adult vices right now, you know? I'm trying to just like do things a bit different now that I turned 30, to be honest. So yeah, a little bit of whiskey on the rocks. Why not? Why not? Nicholas, you can relate with me, can't you? Like, you can definitely relate. That's it. That's what I'm saying. That's like, for me, yeah, I know for sure, like, I'm gonna have 3 sons and all these guys are gonna be involved in football. Like, I'm telling you, it's gonna be Project Mbappe from the start. When I'm in that Labour wards, yeah, I'm gonna have a football. After I have hugged my son, he's gonna hug that football afterwards. And from day 0, yeah, day 0, that's the start of the project. I'm not lying to you guys. That's gonna be the start of Project Mbappe, right there. Come on, you guys, a bit of tech ability right now. Come on. Nini, is this your full-time job? Yeah, it is. It is my full-time job. So I do feel a bit lucky to be able to be one of the few people able to do it, to be honest. And this is what I mean. Like, now it's just like, yo, I don't want to like take my position for granted. I do want to like elevate what I'm doing and do a lot more with it. I don't want to just be doing like this type of videos forever for the next 10 years. I want to really like push YouTube and just do a lot more with it. You know, I'm definitely thinking about doing like another channel as well, just to talk about like football in general as well. That's not Chelsea, you know what I mean? Because I'm always just watching games from across Europe regardless and after the news daily, to be honest. But yeah, before I can do that, I want to like put the channel at the place I want it to be in before I start like moving on to like other things, to be fair. Nini is like a Jadena. How does everyone say that, bruv? Come on, Ruben. That's it. Nathan Moses, I'm Nigerian, I can relate, Nini. I had to convince my parents to let me follow the dream. I'm telling you, man, like, people don't understand. You got these strict, like, traditional parents, or parent in my case. Like, they don't let you do a lot of things that you want to do. I'm telling you. Women's soccer is a thing, Nini. Oh, for sure. I do want to start watching more of the Chelsea women's team as well too. I only follow them not too closely. I'm just gonna keep things real. That's why I don't do any videos on them. But I like to boost my knowledge to a point, you know, but I can maybe do like a few videos every year, to be honest, just to like acknowledge the women's team. I know we've got a very good Chelsea women's team as well too, but I don't want to be patronizing, you know. If I don't know what I'm talking about, then I'm not going to say anything. Come on, Bake, I need to get on the score sheet today, man. I've got money on you. I've got £10 on you right now. Project Mbappe, Project Kanye, and Project Serena. That's it, Simba. I'm liking the vision, man. I'm liking the vision. Like, originally I was thinking, yo, one kid in football, one kid in boxing, the other kid can do what he wants to do. I don't really care. You know what I mean? Just don't do no madness and don't be in prison. So the bar for him is in hell, to be fair. But that's what I'm saying. You know, I'm thinking three to 4 kids. You know. It just like, you know, you get better odds, you know what I mean? Better odds having one of these mutts becoming a football player, I guess. I'm sounding like a potentially like terrible dad right now. I'm not gonna be one of them dads that's gonna be like, you know, shall I live my dream through my kids? I know I'm definitely sounding like that right now, but I'm telling you, I'm not gonna be that mad. I'm not gonna be that mad. I got a super chat here, Present Jafar. As a day one Blue Line sub, I appreciate your commentary. I appreciate you, man. I've noticed you day one. I noticed you guys, the day one guys from before. Like, you know, I love that you guys are still here. Like, you know what the mad thing is with YouTube right now? Is that, oh, Chesterfield got as close as they did on goal, hit the sides of the net. But yeah, the mad thing about YouTube is right now is that, like for people, if you want to get involved in YouTube, you're literally a slave to a computer algorithm. It's not healthy, it's not nice, it's not great, and it's not fair sometimes. So I base it with all my views, other than like the day ones watching me. Most of the views I'm getting today literally come from new viewers. Like literally like 70% of my views, 75% are from like new unique viewers. And the ones who are sub to me, they're just not getting the recommendations. They're just not getting the notifications now. So I'm hoping there's a way to like right those wrongs, because it's like, what's the point of having all these subs if like the guys who are sub to you don't even get to see your videos? But yeah, you know, YouTube has just become very different. It's one of those things where it's changing every single year. You have to adapt. It's crazy, to be honest. But come on, man. We need to get another goal. The Lewis Hall's a bit of cramp now. Ah, that's a shame. Ah, that's a shame. Hopefully he can run it off, but I'm guessing not. Unlucky, man. What you guys say, Nee? I love your brilliant taste. You should definitely make another channel where you talk other football. Yeah, like, you know, of course, I like to do things good. So when the time's right, for sure, I'll definitely want to like branch out and just like explore other avenues. But I'm always gonna do like Blue Lines TV. Like I always had a dream, yeah, where like even when I'm like, I don't know, 50 or 60 years old, I still want to have the channel. And I love that, let's say deep in the future, you can like literally archive like Chelsea history over the past like what 20-30 years or something, you know what I mean? Like that's definitely what I want to do. I definitely want to keep that going for as long as possible, because it's just more like a passion thing for me as well too, to be fair. But yeah, going on, Chelsea for life. My 4-year-old is a baller, better first touch than me, English and Filipino. Okay, so I can definitely see the potential source he has for sure. And that's it. You know, I like, you know, like when like Alex Goldberg is like interviewing like the players' parents and stuff. Like I'm always thinking in my head, yo, Alex, can you just ask these guys here, what was the diet you were on before you and the missus did the deeds? You know, because I need to know what were you eating? Like, how do you get that golden sperm? How do you get that Premier League sperm? You know what I mean? How do you get that Champions League winning sperm? Because you're not doing normal regular things. What were you eating? What exercises are you doing? How did you even do the deed? Like, these are the details that we need to know, yeah? Because, like, because I'm definitely thinking, like, parents, like, is it just like a complete luck factor? Like, parents whose kids become football players, it's just like complete luck. Okay, passing to Werner. Okay, Kai gets on the score sheet. Standard 6. I'll snap my fingers for that one. 6 snaps. Cool. Offsides. Of course it was. Of course it was offsides. Only 1 goal and it comes from a penalty. Come on, Timo, bro. How are you offside against conference defenders? How are you offside against conference defenders? Alex, 1 month semen retention, potentially. I need to find out those secrets from Nigel James, you know? Like, there definitely is something these guys are doing from a young age, for sure. Need a collab of you and Green Turf. Yeah, Green Turf, got a lot of respect for him. Definitely. I want to do a lot more collabs soon. Maybe next month, start getting back into doing collabs. Premier League sperm, killing me. But nah, for real though. Like, I know that Nigel James, I know that Reece James was growing up, like his homework was doing like keepy uppies, you know what I mean? Like that's what he was literally on the field all day, every day, all night. He definitely knows his punishments as well too was football related. Like maybe that's what you got to do. You got to make everything football related. But I think we've got one more sub we can make, and I'm guessing that would be like Harvey Vale to get like the final 5 minutes in the game, and you know, does not really get much of an opportunity, to be honest. Barkley never passed it, bro. Of course, Barkley won't do that. That's why he has to go. Chelsea for life. I keep chucking balls at him. I think that's what you got to do, and he gets used to that after a while. That's how you improve the first touch, I guess. You're just like constantly like dashing things at your kids. I'll put a bet on him to make the England team. Hey, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I don't understand how Timo hasn't resolved his offside woes. I think, to be fair, I think Timo is offside because people don't play that pass just like that second faster. I think that's what it comes down to. Because with Timo, he doesn't slow down and then run again. He starts his runs from deeper. He's at that constant speed and acceleration. So you have to play it in front of him. And we have players that just refuse to do that for some reason. Come on, Baker. Why are you not near the books? Come on, Barkley. Do something. Ruben, just stop passing to guys. Just take the ball for yourself now at this point. Come on, Kai, man. 72 mil, you're not getting past the conference, man. Come on. I mean, I shouldn't be saying that. I know I shouldn't be saying that. But that's what I mean. Like, Kai, I don't think he's got past a single guy in, like, the past 2 months from playing on that left-hand side, to be fair. Come on, you guys. One more goal to make it 6-0. But it's just like the way we like build up and create chances. It's always like it's always a bit funny, right? It's like for maybe 10-minute spell, for a 10-minute spell, you know, chances come thick and fast, and then for 50 minutes nothing ever comes. Oh crap! Oh. I have to give them a clap, you guys. I have to give them a clap. I have to give them a clap, you guys. This is the FA Cup. Look at how the fans are going absolutely crazy. 6,000 Chesterfield fans came to the game today. Bro, they're playing against the European champions. The fact they're leaving with a goal, that is a trophy in itself. Yeah, look at that man just smiling too. That came from good team play. And I'm telling you, that Shamanga guy up front, that what's his name? Kabongo Shamanga. He's looked pretty decent against us. I'm not going to lie. This guy's looked pretty decent against us. You see how he does that little dummy? Cutting inside there. Full Baker and Sarr too easily then. And Bettinelli looking like Loach in goal right now. But yeah. Hey, good for them, man. They came here and they got the goal they wanted. They got the goal they came in for. But yeah, Shamanga, man. You know, this guy... I wouldn't be surprised if I see him in the championship one day or something. Because, yeah, he's looked... he's handled himself pretty well in this game today. That's it. Asante, a fellow Ghanaian, getting on the score sheet as well too. That's what you want to see. But that's it. Of course, Vale is on. How am I even forgetting that? Charity FC again. Yeah, I mean, of course, a part you could be thinking is a bit peak that, you know, we're not even keeping a clean sheet in a game like this. But at the same time, man, it's the FA Cup. We will never play against a team in the Conference League in the next 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, it's nice that they're fans who spend... Because at the end of the day, football is entertainment. Their fans spend all this money coming here very early. I don't even know where Chesterfield is even. But it sounds like it's very far. It sounds like it's a very far place away. You know, they've been watching them getting peppered in goal time and time again. But they get to leave here with that memory of that goal they scored against Chelsea. And that'll be one of them stories where dads will be telling their kids that story over the years. Kids will be remembering this moment as well. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's nice to see. It's nice to see. So I'm Bettinelli on Taurus. I'm sorry I have to laugh. Now, of course, it's comedy. It is. It really is comedy. But at the same time, I'm okay with Chesterfield fans getting you know, this type of like moment. To be honest, but I feel like so far offensively, I'm not remembering too many moves. You know, I'm kind of waiting for this game to end. To be honest, it's not the goal fest I was hoping it was going to be. I guess for me, the big standout in this game has been Lewis Hall. He's been the massive positive today. But yeah, Tuchel, man, why can't Ruben play on the left in a game like this? Like, it's just not the same. Come on, Baker, just take a shot from goal. Take a shot from here, come on. Huh? Nah, I'm playing. Terrible pass. That's what I mean. Why are you looking to play a 50-yarder to Ziyech then? What is the point? What you guys saying in the chat right now while the ball's out of play? More players are picking up. What's that word again? Why is it evaded my mind right now? Cramp. Yeah, everyone's getting cramp right now. Ryan the Epic. Hey Nini, Ruben's final pass usually is not on point. Or am I too harsh? I mean, I remember the assists versus Juventus. I remember some of the assists that players didn't take advantage of and didn't score for them. And that's the funny thing about football. Like, your good work, you have to rely upon your teammates for your good work to matter. Ruben definitely has that type of ball, but like I said, playing on the right hand side is more defensive in that sense. But yeah, Shamanga sold both our defenders for nothing then, and then yeah, forced the rebounds, and yeah, he's looked good. Nathan Jerome, Werner is actually the worst technical player in the squad. I mean, there's a reason why. Like, I've got this theory here. Like, I know that Werner banged in 30 plus goals for Leipzig, but Leipzig aren't a team that will be winning league titles. They're not winning European titles. They're not winning domestic trophies as well too. It's like big fish. It's like in a small pond syndrome. You know what I mean? Like, of course, for a team like that, tactically, they're able to compete by having Werner scoring 30 goals. But by the way they're actually creating goals for him, and I said this in the reaction video I did on him, and I feel like I'm going to be a lot more honest in these videos. Like, sometimes when you're talking about these new signings, it does feel like you have to play the game a little bit, because everyone is just so gassed about the new signings in the moment that if we say anything realistic or against the grain, it's met with instant hate and division. And one thing I tried to point out in that reaction video is that he scores the same 5-6 goals. So what does that tell you? It tells you that Leipzig play in a system in a manner which takes advantage of that. But in terms of his actual ability, in terms of creating goals for himself and different technical shots, etc., he doesn't show that. It's the same goals he scores. And it's just when you go up and step up to a different level, you need to have more in your individual game. It's not enough to just be a system guy like that, But anyway, nice 1-2 from Vale to find Ruben. Ruben's just galloping forward. Funny was down the opposite flank. Nice pass. See that final pass then? And Kai just absolutely fucked up that first touch then. And what a waste. What a waste. Come on, Vale. Played. Van Saul inside. So he's just had a very easy sideways game today. But he doesn't have to do nothing more, to be fair. Nini, opinions on Benson and Hedges. I don't know if I can have an opinion on that, to be fair, bro. I'm not really about that Benny and Henny life. I like my Henny and I like my Benson, but I like them as the individuals they are, to be honest. Not together. Definitely not together. Will Nash, so Man City at Charity FC then too. Swindon scored last night, though. Allow the Charity FC comment in the chat. Nah, I get you. Like I said, I'm not even gonna feel I'm not angry or I'm not pissed off. I'm not feeling entitled like that. It's not that deep. Bro, we're playing with a guy that hasn't played football in how many years? Who's playing as a centre back in this game today. We got Malang Sarr, who just, for me, if Sarr was I don't know, just if he was 6 foot plus, I feel like his game would make a lot more sense, personally. Yo, Vanderbilt's really forcing these Hollywood moments now. Okay, it wasn't him, it was someone else. But yeah, that's what I mean. The players, man, you're playing against the European champions. This will never happen again. You got to take advantage of the moment. Go for these Hollywood balls. Go for these Hollywood shots. Just have fun out there right now. Just look at the Bundesliga is horrible defensively. That's why, yeah, it also is one of the most open leagues in the world. From an entertainment point of view, it's fun because you see more open-ended games and more attacking from both teams. And in terms of the money you're paying, ideally you're thinking that's the entertainment I've come in for. But in terms of high-end, super competitive football, it's got its limits. But come on, make it fucking 6, Werner. Come on. Oh, you fucked up the opening for the shot, bro. My gods. What am I actually seeing? What you guys saying? Kai gets me Oscar vibes, sick touch from time to time, but not consistent enough. Yo, I think if Kai just had like a set position, we'd see a much better player, to be honest. But come on, Barkley. Yes, that's it. Fucking hell, Kai. I didn't take the shot early enough. Unlucky. Sanderpan, Nini, do you think our attackers can ever win the league? Even if we move to foot at the back, just think our 200 million attacking players are limited to none can dribble past the man. No, I think they can. But I think, man, it's those details that matter. You know, you got to use them in their best position. Like, Kai was always doing things at the right channel, like Leverkusen. He was on the right wing, or like in the right cam spot. Or like, you know, Ruben, nice play, but no free kick. Fair enough. I thought it was a blatant foul then. But that's what I mean, like in this team especially, like Tuchel uses these guys out of position a lot for the sake of the team balance and all of that. And, you know, I think it does make it hard for players to really cook how they want to cook. You know, like Kai is more down the left, which makes no sense because he was never really ever down the left. That most of his playing career. Fucking hell, Barkley. Fucking hell, Barkley. What is that? And this is what I mean. Tuchel gave him minutes over someone like Charlie Webster. Or you could have let Harvey Vale play in Barkley's position right now, not even playing as a wingback for Pulisic. Yeah, a lot of the ball, and he's doing nothing with it, which is very frustrating. I'd rather Webster would have benefited more in a game like this, man. Not a guy that's not going to be here next year. Fair enough. It is what it is. It is what it is. Werner is an average player, runs with his head down, makes it. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if you're like a Leipzig team or whatever, then yeah, you know, that's going to benefit you a lot to have a guy like him that you're playing towards. But when the levels go higher, a lot of their difficulties and their deficiencies do stand out. And yeah, I just think Werner, I mean, I get it. If you make the space for him, he's dangerous. But if you're not really doing that, then it's just like, what's the point really, you know? Okay, how the fuck is Werner struggling to sow bait in this level? How is man still getting minutes on the pitch? Like, listen, I think he's an alright player, but I definitely think that you can still get a nice 40-50 mil for this guy and then reinvest somewhere else, to be fair. That's a free kick, ref. Come on. Please, Z. Back of the net, man. Top bins. Okay, how do players like Barkley still play for the champions of Europe? I think it's things like stupidly high contracts. I think it's on like over 100,000 a week. Yeah, we gave him 100,000 a week. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the plan was. Like, did they really think at the time that Barkley was going to turn into Frank Lampard's a Lampard regen all of a sudden, and he'd be one of the key guys in the team? When you had guys like Mount and guys cooking in the academy, you're telling me that Barkley was the one that would be in the team in the future, not Mason? I don't know. I don't get how it works at the level sometimes, to be honest. But yeah, like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But come on, Ziyech. I'm waiting for one Galazzo. Conference level team. You have to take a shot on goal. Please. This is it, Z. Make it 6. It's a shame Baker's not taking this though, but come on, Z. This is yours. I know I'm moving very entitled right now. I know, but I don't know. Like, it's been a weird game. Like, yeah, we won. Duh, we're supposed to win. But can I really say that some of the football was fluid and nice and it was like a dominant performance? Nah, I can't. I mean, it was dominant, duh. But like, I don't know. There's still something a bit funny. I can't just like fully explain right now, to be honest with you. But yeah, we're very like efficient at just winning, but not with that style and panaz that I'm still hoping to actually see, to be honest. But anyway, Drax. Baker didn't score, but here's 10 quid for the vibes. Yo, respect, Drax. And it's not too late. We've got 1 more minute left. Who knows? But regardless, so bro, yeah, respect for that, man. Really appreciate that. Come on, Z. That's it. Make it 6. Is there one more opportunity? Barkley taking 10 years to make a pass. And he gave the fucking ball away. Of course he did. Of course he did. That's what I mean. Ruben, like, that's why is like Ruben not playing in Barkley's position? Like, I'm expecting a lot better end product of Ruben's playing there compared to Barkley. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm just being a moaner. I blame the whiskey, to be honest, with you guys. I'm just turning into a big moaner right now. It's 5-1 through to the next round. What is there to moan about? Kanye Janini, do you ever want to see yourself working as an analyst at Chelsea like Zach Jalab? Obviously, I respect to Zach and that. I mean, me personally, I kind of want to do my own thing, to be fair. If I had to work with them, calm. But I wouldn't want to work for them because I don't want to sanitize my opinions because I'm working for the club. That would be the worst thing for me. I don't want to sanitize my opinions for no corporation or nothing, to be honest. And I think with YouTube, it gives you that luxury where you can say what you want to say and talk the talk you want to have. And yeah, I respect the privileged position I have, being able to do this. And that's why this year I'm like, yo, man, I'm not going to fuck this up. I'm going to really like cook now, you know. But regardless, you guys, that's it. 5-1. We're through to the next round of the FA Cup. Spirited performance from Chesterfields. I guess in the end, we exposed them for their lack of quality at times, which is natural. Was it the most amazing game I've ever seen? Definitely not. It definitely wasn't. Like the goals we scored, what, 2 set pieces as always, set piece goals. Callum Hudson-Odoi's goal was nice. Then just mistakes that we took advantage of. So yeah, it was the game had goals, and I guess I'm happy with that. But in terms of performance, Richard was a bit better, not gonna lie. But then you guys, I'm a purist. I'm definitely a big purist right now. But yeah, Ross Barkley, yeah, you guys, I fully agree with you. I fully agree. Hopefully this is the season, or maybe someone comes in January to get him. I hope. But what do you guys think about all these kids these days that like literally run on the field now to get like shirts and selfies and stuff now? Like, this is the thing with human nature. When one person does it, it's literally like it's a free fall for everyone then, to be honest. But yeah, you guys, of course, right now, I'm glad everyone came here to watch this stream with me. I hope you guys enjoy them. Have a lot of fun doing them as well too. Get more consistent with them. But right now, I need to love you guys and leave you guys. I need to get on to making this match review. I say this all the time, but I don't really get no feedback. But maybe this time could be a bit different. If you guys want it to be like a post-match, like, you know, live stream this evening there tonight, then you got to show us some love in the comments. You know, let me know in the chat as well too, you guys. I'll definitely come back to do another like 45 1-hour stream once the review's out. But right now, I need to bounce, I need to go, I need to get back to work again. Thank you to everyone that sent super chats today. I'm Dan. Tracks in the end as well, bro. Really appreciate that. Respect. I hope you guys had fun as well. Listen to me just ramble on and about football. But on that note, I'm the EFC, the SPURS Blue Lines TV.